Stepney's visit to Sir Topham Hatt's railway was coming to an end.
We shall miss you.
Then he turned his attention to all the other engines.
My railway is very busy and I'm pleased with you, but you need help. A diesel is always available. Please do your best to avoid a disturbance.
What does that mean?
That means that diesel is difficult.
And he was. The diesel surveyed the shed.
Not bad. I've seen worse. At least you're all clean.
The engines glared.
It's not your fault, but Sir Topham Hatt should scrap you and get engines like me. A fill of oil, a touch on the starter, and I'm off. No bother, no waiting. They'll have to fuss round you for hours before you're ready.
The engines were furious. Next morning, they held an indignation meeting around the turntable.
Disgraceful.
Disgusting.
Despicable.
To say such things to us. It's to teach them a lesson we'll be wanting. But how will he do it?
Their chance came sooner than expected. The diesel was purring comfortably. An inspector watched the fitter making final adjustments. The wind tugged at the inspector's hat.
Look at me, Duck and Stepney. Now I'll show you something.
The diesel was ready. He rolled proudly toward his coaches. Then it happened. Shaking and spluttering, the diesel stopped. Meanwhile, the inspector was looking for his hat. The diesel seethed with fury as Duck and Stepney pushed him back to the shed.
My hat! You've sucked it through your air intake.
Bother your hat. Heavy trains due out. You'll have to take it, Duck. Stepney, will you help, please?
Thank you, sir. I like a good long one on my last day.
Gordon will take over from halfway, so get the train there.
We'll get there and be early, too.
Good luck.
The cavalcade moved carefully over the rails and out to the open line.
Now for a sprint.
I'm ready when you are.
Soon they were whizzing through Edward's station. And next they charged at Gordon's Hill beyond. They felt the drag of the heavy coaches here. It was hard work. At last they were running smoothly along the line toward the big station.
Hello, you're early. That's right, the health man for all diesel.
James says he's sick as a boiler slut and sulking in the shed.
Serves him right. We're saying we're out of date.
And Gordon chortled away. Next day, everyone came to say goodbye to Stepney.
Come back and see us soon. And you're always welcome at my Bluebell Railway, too.
Then he puffed away. What about Diesel? He'd slipped out while no one was looking. But he left two things behind, a rather nasty smell and a battered bowler hat.